Is now a good time to buy a house? Maybe you're not sure and you think you should wait. Well, let's talk about it right now. Hi everyone, I'm Serafino-Lee, Realtor to the San Francisco East Bay. Let me start off by asking you to hit that subscribe button below and ring the bell to be notified when I drop my real estate videos. Let's talk about buying a home. Whether you are a first-time home buyer or you're thinking of selling in order to downsize or upsize. Or maybe you're ready to leave the Bay Area and go to Sacramento or the Central Valley. Or maybe you're ready to leave California altogether. Right now, I feel like everyone is waiting for this horrible recession, like the one that happened in 2007. It's hard to listen to the news sometimes because who do you believe and who do you trust? Let me tell you, from me, it's a great time to buy a home. But you don't need to believe little old me. Let's look at some of the professionals who talked about this versus some of the things that I hear. Myth number 1, home prices fall during all recessions. Let's look at this first slide. These facts are brought to us by CoreLogic on the National Price Index. This is the past 5 recessions shown. 2 had price drops, one for less than 1.9% of home prices, and the last one in 2007, the big one that dropped 19.7%. The other 3 recessions, the home prices still increased. Myth number 2, homes are going to stop appreciating. I constantly hear that people want to wait to buy when the home prices are going to drop again. Let's look at this next slide. This slide is the projected appreciation by many nerdy number people. I'm kind of in that group too. 6 different professional associations project growth through the year 2022. Yes, price appreciation of houses are slowing, but we couldn't keep up with the double digits of price appreciation that we were having. If it did keep up, in 10 years, no one would be able to afford a house if we kept going like that. But on the flip side, if you were to buy a home worth $500,000 now, in 5 years, it would be worth almost $580,000. That's like putting $80,000 in your pocket, people. Myth number 3, homes are too expensive to buy. I agree that home prices in the Bay Area are expensive, but they're less expensive on the San Francisco East Bay, where I serve. Now, let's take a look at the chart that I have. According to the National Association of Realtors, historically, the percentage of a person's income that went to a mortgage was 21.2%. This year, we are below 16%. It may seem like we are really expensive here in the Bay Area, but on the other hand, we also have higher wages. Honestly, I know that we all reflect upon the past and those home prices. For example, my in-laws purchased a house in Hayward, California in the 1950s for $11,000, but their wages were relative at the time, like $4,000. Think about that for price appreciation. So now that we know many of the things that I hear homebuyers saying today, they are myths. Let me point out a few of the positive and truths. Truth number 1, the 30-year fixed rate is lower than it was a year ago. Let's look at this chart. This chart shows us that rates are below 4%. Can I predict how long they will be there? No more than I can predict when it will rain next. After all, the weatherman is right 50% of the time and he gets to keep his job, right? Truth number 2, owning a home is a form of wealth. This chart is presented by the Home Price and Expectations Survey. It shows that over the next 5 years, a family's wealth is expected to be over $37,000 simply by owning a home. Homeownership is the top contributor to your net worth. Many people plan to build their net worth by buying CDs, stocks, or a savings account. But I recently read a report by a couple of economists at the U.S. Census Bureau that read, and I quote, "The biggest determinant of a household's wealth are owning a home and having a retirement account." Remember, this doesn't have to be the only home that you live in and that you own. Start by building your wealth. If you own a home, buy another one. an investment property. Truth number 3, there are other benefits of homeownership, non-financial benefits. 88% of people said that buying a home was the best decision they ever made. 93% of people said that owning a home made them happier. And 79% of people believe that owning a home has changed them for the better. So let's go back to the original question. Is now a good time to buy a house? Let me tell you, it is a great time to buy. In recent years, home prices have risen at record levels. But this year, home prices have slowed their growth. Combine this with 30-year mortgages, the rates dipping below 4% mark. Compare it to almost a year ago in November 2018, where the interest rates were 5 and a little bit higher, and we had higher home growth prices. So, after all this, lower mortgage rates, slowing price appreciation, and happier people, is now the right time to buy a house. So, if you got anything from this video, can I ask you to do me a favor? Can you hit that subscribe button below and ring the bell to be notified when my weekly videos drop? Can you hit that thumbs up button or maybe even the thumbs down if you didn't like it? I'm Casey Serafino-Lee, your East Bay living realtor, helping you love where you live.